Hey everybody, it's Brett, and today I'm extremely excited to go over this brand new 2024 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 4-door. This is a 2024, stock number is 24J28 if you want to look it up on our website. It's linked in the description below. This Jeep is really good looking. I am here at Summit Auto in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, your new and used Jeep and Jeep Wrangler headquarters. And today I'm going to go all the way around on this video, or on this vehicle in this video, and just give you the most accurate representation that I can of the vehicle, go over all the options, check out the original window sticker. I have the original build sheet on this one as well printed out, so I wanted to show you that because there's some interesting stuff with this one, especially with the 35-inch tire and wheel group. So I'll get to that in just a second. And if you like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do videos like this each and every day, as well as a bunch of tutorials on Wranglers and a large catalog of Wrangler videos on there, almost 9,000 videos and counting. And the 2024 Wrangler is part of the mid-model refresh, or it is the mid-model refresh, and this one is part of that. And you can see that the grille has been shrunk down a little bit, and basically it's still the same size, but they black out this part and they make these grille pieces a little bit shorter. New for 2024, as well as standard LED headlamps, running lights, and fog lights on the Rubicon and Sahara packages, and Rubicon X and the 392 as well. And also available for 2024 is the option to add a worn 8,000-pound winch, which this one does have. This one also has the steel bumper group on it, so those are really nice bumpers. You can remove the sides for better wheel clearance there. You get the red tow hooks on here as well, and the sports style hood. Rubicon lettering on the hood. If you didn't like those are just decals. You could take those off. This one has the 35-inch tire and extreme tire and wheel group. You get the BF Goodrich all-terrain TA-KO2 tires. These are LT315 70R17s. Comes with the all aluminum 17-inch painted and polished aluminum wheels. And new for 2024 is the center caps look different. Also, all the wheels have been redesigned to give them a little bit better look. In my opinion, I think they all look a lot better. You also get the Xtreme 35-inch suspension. So the sway bar links and the springs are about an inch taller than the normal springs you'd get on a Rubicon. You also get these fender flares that are extended to cover the wheel or the tire. If they're not out that far, this would not be legal in a lot of states. New for 2024 as well is the removal of the antenna from the side. You now get a trail rated badge there. The antennas are now in the windshield, and these windshields are all Corning Gorilla Glass except on the Sport package, which still gets the normal glass. T50 on the doors. These doors still come off the same way all the JLs do, so our video that we have showing you how to take those doors off still applies, and that's linked in the upper right hand part of the screen as well as in the description below. The Rubicon comes with the rock rails on here. Here's the original window sticker. Let's check this out because there's a lot of stuff to go over, and then I have the build sheets here on this particular Wrangler, and I wanted to show you a couple things about that. So 2024 Wrangler 4-door Rubicon. Bright white's the color, black interior. This one has the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine, 285 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission. And right here is all your standard equipment. Now pay attention here because this one says 410 rear axle ratio. That's actually not right. And I'll show you when we get to the build sheets. Anyways, that's all your standard equipment. So feel free to pause that. So I'm not going to go through everything. The one thing I am going to say though, this does have the M220 wide full floating rear axle, which gives the Rubicon the capability of towing up to 5,000 pounds. But you have to have those 410 gears. Now, when you add on the Xtreme 35 tire and wheel package, which is a $4,000 option, you now get the 456 gears. It doesn't tell you this right here, but when we look at the build sheet, I'll show you where it does. Anyways, your optional equipment is a steel bumper and winch group, which is a $34.95 option. So those two are combined. So once you get the steel bumpers, you get the winch with that group. And then the Xtreme 35-inch tire and wheel package is $39.95. You get the 17 by 8-inch machined wheels with black pockets, the special tires, and the hinge gate reinforcement. That's all it tells you that you get. You'd be like, wow, $4,000 for some bigger tires and different wheels and a hinge gate reinforcement. You'd be like, why am I paying $4,000? I'll show you why in just a second. Convenience group, heated seats, heated steering wheel, remote start, $995. The 8-speed automatic transmission's $4,500, and that comes with adaptive cruise control, and the black 3-piece hardtop is $14.95. Total MSRP on this one is $65,670. If you want to get your summit price with all the rebates and incentives on this particular Wrangler and availability, in the upper right-hand part of the screen is a link to our website, as well as linked in the description below. 3-year 36 bumper to bumper, 5-year 60 powertrain. There's your miles per gallon. Now, I don't know if these have been calibrated for the Xtreme tire and wheel group. That might be just a standard Rubicon rating right there. $3,200 is the annual fuel cost, 3 on the greenhouse and fuel economy, and 7 on the smog. And it's not rated except for roller over, which is 3 stars on the safety ratings. So here's the original build sheet, and I wanted to show you the VIN so that you know that this is the same VIN as what we have here. And now you can see so it starts off with your standard equipment. Once again, pause this if you want to verify everything. But here's the M220 wide full floating rear axle. This is all still standard equipment, so once again, feel free to pause this because I'm not going to go through everything. That would get really boring really quick. But here's the very interesting stuff. Once again, standard equipment, and then this starts your optional equipment. You can see that the Xtreme 35 tire package is on there. Anti-lock 4-wheel disc performance brakes come with the tire and wheel group, just because you got those bigger tires. It takes bigger brakes to slow those down. You get the Mopar jack spacer because of the bigger tires and wheels. Your vehicle is calibrated in 97 miles per hour max speed because of the bigger tires, wheels, and lift. And there is your axle ratio, is 456 rear axle ratio. Now, why they do not tell you on the window sticker that you get the 456s is crazy to me, because a lot of people are wondering on these Wranglers, can it tow 5,000 pounds? And according to a Mopar article I read, Motor Trend article I read, the only way to get the 5,000 pound towing is to get the 410 gears with the Dana full floating rear axle. So if you get the Xtreme tire and wheel group, you cannot tow 5,000 pounds. I think it's only 3,500 if you get that. Anyways, everything else highlighted in orange is part of that Xtreme tire and wheel group that you get with that. So you can see a 35 tire suspension, the BF Goodrich brand tires, the all aluminum wheels, Mopar hinge gate reinforcement, the different tire size, the machine wheel with black pockets, and the Mopar tire relocation kit. So that is everything. Also, spring left rear, spring right rear is probably different. Spring right rear, spring left front is probably different as well. Probably part of that package. Anyways, that's everything. Hope that's helpful for somebody. That was longer than I wanted it to be. But yeah, the Sport performance brakes, you can see the little holes almost in there. They're not holes, but indents. That's the only way you can tell the Sport performance or the performance brakes from the normal brakes on these Wranglers. LED tail lamps, the hinge gate reinforcement, the tire location kit includes these light spacers. So you can see that you got Ralph, that's a dog. Ralph is on the right, and on the left is Louie. He's a bulldog. Good look at that tread pattern on there. And there's a spacer kit in there for the rear view camera as well. All right, back here is your license plate holder for the front, your case for the front hardtop pieces. You do get door hinge, roof, and windshield bolt holders, nice storage area back here. There is your winch controller, which is really nice. You can see all these bars are painted. You can take these hard tops off. There's three bolts on each side. These are the same, these come off the same way as all the other JLs. So our video that we did to take these off still applies. The only thing different is these two quick disconnects. They store inside of here instead of the holder that was on the old JLs. They store inside of there now. That's the only difference, but I'm sure you could figure that out. There is the 7-slotted tailgate. JL badge on the back with 2-door, 4-door wheelbase and overall length, as well as water fording and where it's made and where it was developed. So this one does have the tow package with the receiver hitch, 4-pin and 7-pin wiring. And I think that's standard on the Rubicon though. Black fuel door. And notice you get the fender flare extensions on there as well. This one has the enter and go system. Just wanted to show you real quick the back seats. This one does have the black cloth interior, latch child safety system. New thing for 2024, I don't know if you can see it, but they do have side curtain airbags now for the Wranglers. You get different map lights as well. They're individually stationed for each passenger in the vehicle and driver, each occupant, I should say. These seats fold down pretty nice and flat, and those headrests stay down when nobody's riding back there for better visibility. There is the child safety locks. So unfortunately, this one doesn't have the leather or the power seats, so I can't show you that, but that is a new thing for 2024. These seats adjust up. Got lumbar, factory floor mats, auto headlamps. This is new for 2024 as well. You get a Wrangler and Gladiator backed up to each other. This kind of rubber feeling material, the red stripe there, that's different. Power mirrors and locks. The other thing I noticed on the new Wranglers is the leather appears to be different on the steering wheel. The second you get in these vehicles and you touch the steering wheel, they just feel different. It's a little bit softer touch leather, but it seems to be more durable than the old leather. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It feels thicker, but it also feels softer. Anyways, still get the 7-inch LCD display, red stitching on the steering wheel, Bluetooth and information center controls, adaptive cruise controls, regular cruise controls, and the back steering wheel has the audio controls. Here is the new Uconnect 5 12.3-inch radio, AM, FM, and Sirius XM radio capabilities. You can see we got Radio Margaritaville up there in honor of Jimmy Buffett. And you get your climate controls on here, including the dual climate controls, your heated seats, heated steering wheel controls. Can connect to your Bluetooth phone, obviously. The backup cameras on these are crystal clear. They made those HD and standard when they made the JL. I thought maybe that they'd be as wide as the screen, but they just added this kind of filler screen in there that says Jeep so that they didn't have to recalibrate the backup camera, which I think is pretty ingenious. Anyways, media, you got all those right there, your different apps, phone, vehicle, off-road pages. I'll show you those. Those are pretty cool. If you've watched any of my videos, though, I'm sure you've already seen this. So you get your sway bar if it's connected, disconnected, front axle and rear axle if it's locked or unlocked, steering angle and transfer case. As I turn that steering wheel, you can see that angle changes as well, and those tires in the front change too. Latitude, longitude, altitude, accessory gauges, pitch and roll. And if we were in GPS signal, you could see our pitch and roll, which would be great, especially if you're off-roading on a trail. Be really good to see that. The other thing that's new for 2024 is these vents have been relocated because they used to be on the side. They used to look like those vents, but now they're underneath. And then this up here has changed just a little bit as well. Everything from here down is the same on the Wrangler. Push button start, power windows, USB, USB-C, aux jack. This is what makes a Rubicon with the rear and front locking axles, sway bar disconnect, and off-road mode plus, or off-road plus mode. 4 auxiliary switches, part of the tow package, 4x4 shifter on the floor, and the 8-speed automatic transmission. Keyless entry with the remote start. Get the flipper key on there, nice chunky key fob, and that sits right in there nicely. Get that rubber finish on the dash right there. And the map lights, once again, are relocated a little bit for the driver and passenger, and you still get that crushed eggshell looking finish to the headliner or the hardtop pieces. Map Homelink buttons and assist and SOS buttons up there as well. These hardtop pieces come off just like they always did. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn all the lights on, turn off the lights in the picture studio, and show you just how bright all those LED lights are, and we'll be all set. Once again, if you have any questions or recommendations that you want me to do during these videos, definitely let me know. I'm always open to doing new things in the videos to make them more interesting and informational for everybody. And let me pause it, and I'll turn off all the lights, and we'll do a final walk around. All right, you can see just how nice and bright all those lights are. They look really good, especially with the worn winch and the steel bumpers. They look really nice. Anyways, they illuminate really well, and I'm glad that Jeep's pretty much made them standard across the board. They've made them an option on the Sport S package and standard on all the other packages. LED tail lamps, LED license plate lights as well, and get a good view of how it looks at night. I know it's not completely dark in here, but you get the idea. Anyways, that's pretty much everything. Thank you so much for checking out the video today. And if you like the video, give us a like, subscribe, and share on the YouTube channel. It really helps me out. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the description or in the comments below. I check YouTube every day, so I'll answer any questions you may have to the best of my ability. And to see more pictures of this Jeep or one of our other 550 new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and Wranglers, you can go to that website right there, summitauto.com. Full pictures and descriptions of every single vehicle, all at summitauto.com. And if you'd like to check out more HD videos, you can go to youtube.com/summitauto, click the bell notifications, and you'll get updates on the videos I do each and every day, as well as having access to one of the largest catalogs of vehicle walkarounds, and specifically Wrangler walkarounds on YouTube. In fact, I have almost 9,000 videos and almost 500 Wrangler videos up on that YouTube page, so go check us out there. In fact, any second you will see a link to subscribe to my YouTube channel in the upper left, a link to all the Wrangler videos I've done in the upper right, a link to how to take your hard top off your Jeep Wrangler JL in the lower left, and a link to how to take your doors off your JL Wrangler in the lower right. Click those, check us out. We're super excited to be offering the brand new 2024 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with the Xtreme tire and wheel group in bright white clear coat. Thanks again for checking out the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share on the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks again.